All right, guys. So let me tell you guys I think it's a perfect trade. So I'm looking at AUSD. So on the 4 hour, I'm seeing nothing but lower highs and lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Um, so on this one, on this bearish leg here, it created a lower high here, and then it created a lower low, and then it created a lower high right here on this weekly zone. So basically price broke this weekly zone here, and then pulled back into the zone here and created a lower high, right? So I broke it down to the 5-minute chart, and I went ahead and got in on a binary trade here. And as you can see, I got in a perfect entry right there for a 1 hour trade. So yeah, I mean, I think this is a perfect trade. And I'm also looking at other currencies as well. I see that, you know, the odd is pointing down on the line chart, and then the USD is pointing way up on the, you know, on the line chart as well. So I think this is a perfect trade. So it's going down, perfect entry right there, man. All right, so I got in another trade on GBP Chef, because I'm actually on a Zoom call with one of my mentors in a community called Wall Street Grunts, and we was looking at some data, and some data came out for the Swiss, and actually the data that came out was below, all right, below. Today Swiss had the, the inflation data coming out, the CPI, and it came out lower. So we was looking at, GBP Chef, Odd Chef, USD Chef, and then and if it went the other way around, and CPI was higher, they would have been looking at CAD Chef. But in this case, CPI came out lower, so lower inflation. So I got in for a GBP Chef for a buy, since the Swiss is weak. Okay, so and then you should already know that GBP has been on the rise lately, on the uptrend lately. So it made sense for me to get in this trade for a buy. But yeah, I'm in two trades right now: USD, GBP Chef. Let me see. We're still winning. Yeah, we're still winning the USD trade, and then we're winning the GBP Chef trade right now. So that should continue to go up, based on the data that came out on the CPI for the Swiss.
And what looks good, because maybe the 5 minute doesn't look like a good order block, but then some people don't like the 1 minute.
All right, so I got in another GBP Chef trade.
Yeah,
So
like, cause like,
basically,
say for instance, like I want to see
like I said, we
breakouts
got the
like here.
news.
This is a 1 hour candle.
We got the news on, the Swiss. The data came out, the CPI came out lower, so that's bad for the Swiss, the Chef pair. So, and the GBP, the pound pair, is already strong, right? So I think I got in somewhere like right here for the first trade, as you can see on my binary chart, and got in right there. I'm still in that trade. Basically, I got in for an hour trade there, and then I got in another hour trade right here based on the pullback here. All right, came close to my 61.8 retracement. Basically went up, pulled back, and got in another position right here. And I'm looking for this to come up, well, at least stay above, this line right here, so I can win that trade. So we'll see what happens. But I got another trade for that. So we win that trade. That's a $300 win. All right, so basically, look like my trade is holding up still. The last trade that I got in, I won the last one. But remember, I took another position right here, and on the pullback, all right, on the pullback, 'Cause I was on this trade right here. Won that trade and pulled back.